Morning, it's Anya Devine here. Thanks very much for joining me. If it's your first time, you're very welcome. I'm a painter and an art teacher, and I just love kind of doing something creative every day. I love what it does for me personally. Like, I feel like if I don't paint, well, not every single day, but it's good to kind of not get into it's good to get in, I find, into a consistent creative routine where I'm doing something every day that's expressive. So anyway, I've had the oil painter on me for the last few days. I did the painting of those chrysanthemums in that grey vase, finished it yesterday, and you'll find that on YouTube. If you want to know more about me, I normally have links below, but I actually haven't done them yet, so just Google my name, Anya Devine, and you should come up with my website. I have a newsletter that you can subscribe to on there, and there's also the 30 Days of Art with Anya Facebook page. So I'm going to do these daisies today. I have oil paint all around me, but I thought I'd start with acrylic. I was just going to start with oil paint this time, but actually I'm going to start with acrylic again because I'd like to establish the red and then wipe away the white flowers maybe. So we'll see how it goes. Okay. Yeah. Sorry? Lily, I've just turned on the video. I've just this second turned on the video.
Why do you not do it when I'm asleep? You say that you do.
Well, I thought you were staying upstairs. Oh, it's okay. You just need to cook it now then.
Well, I bought tea on your card.
Okay. Can you put the pizza in the fridge, Lily? Can you put the pizza in the fridge, please?
Up. Yes.
So this is crimson and cadmium orange I'm using.
That's really cool, Anya.
Lily's getting the daggers here, by the way.
What?
I'm just telling them that you're getting the daggers. I think I need a little bit more orange in that. Do I? No, maybe I don't. Okay, so this is a 3-inch brush. I've just used water, a little bit of water on the brush, but it's very dry, really. And now I've got a damp piece of tissue paper that I'm just going to wipe away the shape of the flowers, just to make a start into the position that they'll be in. I'm just doing the first layer of this painting, Lily. The blue jug there with the chrysanthemums. I know they look like daisies, but I think they are chrysanthemums. Probably a type of daisy. So I'm putting some clean water on the paper towel now so that I can get a bit cleaner.
Mom, can you do your video things you do?
I know, I will.
Or your bedroom?
Well, just...
Or even my bedroom.
I'm just going to do this one for 5 minutes. So, and literally I'll just put down a colour for the jug and colour for the background. And maybe the tabletop. In fact, I think it might be a good idea to put a line of masking tape down there. And continue the red a wee bit further down. Lily, what days are you back in school next week?
Monday.
Is that it?
Monday and then like 2 weeks after.
Oh, really? They're breaking them in easy here. They're going back to school on Monday.
No. Like literally just Monday.
Just Mondays?
No, just the one Monday.
And then 2 weeks later?
Yeah, on like Thursday.
Oh, right. He
He
did he?
Yes. And he said that you said that I was struggling with the work.
Lily,
Yeah, but I never...
let me have a chat with you about that. So that's where the blue jug is going to be. And I'm going to put the tape now where the wall ended and the piano starts, so that I can put something down for the surface of the piano there. And I think I'll just use the brown on its own, Van Dyke brown. And then the paint that I've got out is going to last, like, so I'll just use that tomorrow, and the oil paint will last. So this is really just the layer of acrylic, just to get a start made. And the chrysanthemums are good, they last a long time. It's like all morning I'm sitting here, and then just when I start the video, the two of us are ready to use the living room. Okay. And I'd say now what I could do is put on a cerulean blue for the pot. No, it's not exactly the colour, but whoa. But it'll give me an idea of the.
Do you want it?
Actually, it is exactly the colour, isn't it? Oh my god.
Are you excited?
Lily's got Maisie excited about having her medication.
Is that?
Which is no mean feat, because she really doesn't like it. It's just the worming tablets.
Oh, she knows
Jeepers.
what it is.
She just ran away from it. Seriously.
Doors open. She just. What are you doing? What are
Okay,
you doing?
so
What are you doing? Got you. Got you. Got you. Come on. Set.
I just wanted to take off a little bit of the density of the blue there.
Oh, just easy.
And this will be where the handle will be as well, like, maybe just to indicate it. And I'll take off a little bit of the density in the centre.
Good girl. Go on.
Really, I just want something that'll describe the flowers, something to describe the jug, the background and the tabletop.
Do you want it?
And there'll be a little bit of red
Do
in
you want
there.
it?
I could maybe just lift off the paper there to indicate where there'll be some of the jug explained by the red background.
Okay, set. Set.
I'd say you better have a treat for her after she said that, would you?
You want some chicken? Chicken. Okay.
Do you know what happens to is quite nice is this, look. When you lift away the splashes, it can sometimes make a nice effect. You even do some on the tabletop. Just, gosh, there's a lot of water in that.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, got you. I've got you, Maisie. Good girl.
Okay. And finally, before stopping today, I'm just going to put on centre for the daisies. So what I need is the sap green, which looks like this.
Good girl. Good girl.
That's the green, sap green. Has she eaten them?
Go on.
Please.
Not really eat.
Lily's, you're really fantastic for giving her that stuff. I hate the idea of it. Trying to get her to eat a worm tablet that she really doesn't like. It's quite a feat. Manage it, really.
You want some chicken? You get some. Does she need food?
I've just fed her, Lily.
Right now. I'll just.
But you
Want
could
some
give her a
dumplings?
sausage or something.
You want some dumplings after? Come here.
So those of you who haven't tuned in here before, that's Maisie, our dog. She's a year and a half. And we're working with a trainer at the moment to improve her recall.
Quick, go get it. Go get it.
You're trying to get her to voluntarily go and eat it.
No, I'm trying to get her to go and smell it, and then I'll grab it and just make her eat it.
So as I put in the green centres and the flowers there, I noticed that there's darker patches of green too that I could establish. So my plan is to get an underpainting done with the acrylic. I was going to wipe away some of that tabletop, wasn't I? There, see, isn't that exciting? Underpainting done with the acrylic, and then tomorrow I'll work an oil on top. Maybe an earlier stage in the day, so it's just you and me tomorrow. We'll see. I mean, it's okay. I suppose life goes on, especially in lockdown. Might be in my studio at Kenzie otherwise. Although, you know, I wouldn't. I love painting at home. The garden in the studio in the garden here at home is getting the sun a little bit more now these days, with the sun being higher in the sky. So I am inclined to set myself up in there. And is she eating it?
No, she's tailed in her mouth for about 30 seconds.
Oh.
Oh, good girl.
There's a fuchsia video I did in the studio in August last year, and it was glorious, the weather, you know, the sun was shining through the window, and I just thought, actually, I'm really fortunate to have that space, so I do want to use it. So maybe after this is finished, now tomorrow, maybe I'll set myself up in the studio then. The scissors is in the kitchen, I think.
That doesn't matter, just use charger.
Just ignore me.
What?
It's either ignore you or ignore the people who've decided to do the video for. Although I suppose we can do both.
And they're not talking to you, are they?
No, although some people say they do chat back.
Yeah, on the comments.
No, but actually on the video as well, sometimes they're kind of chatting to the screen. Well, I'm chatting to the screen. But yeah, people comment. So they'd be white there
I'm
now.
not going to say anything in case people actually do that.
Well done, Lily. She actually has got some restraint. So it's Callum's birthday today, Erin's boyfriend. Yes, we're going to go and get brownies for Callum, because Lily knows that he likes brownies. Erin actually sent a message today to say get him something else. I got him some chocolates, but I'm going to get him something from you.
Basic.
Well, I wouldn't say no to chocolates.
Basic.
I'm just putting a little bit of white acrylic on. Are you wanting a lift to get those brownies?
Oh, there we go. Maisie, just wait.
So I'm just still on the acrylic, but I thought it wouldn't be any harm to put an indication of the edges of the flowers. I mean, really, this is the kind of thing I might do in oil, because the oil paint is buttery and has more of a kind of thick consistency, feels more vibrant.
Done.
Thanks, Lily. Brilliant.
So you can shut up about doing anything.
I never said you didn't do anything.
Lily!
Lily.
It's all green. That looks like a 5-year-old painted that.
Well, that's what I'm aiming for. Picasso said all children are artists. The trouble is to stay that way.
Yeah, but you're not a child.
No, but I'm aiming to stay childlike in my approach to painting.